Hello Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 Rise and Fall in our Great SCOT series. So we are back playing as Robert the Bruce, and things are just going very, very well. We have a few units in the area of Germany's colonies here, but they are holding their own, getting some experience at the same time.
When you launch a rocket, you're not really flying that rocket. You're just sort of hanging on.
Okay, so that popped up because we just finished the rocketry tech, but... So we just finished the neutralized governor mission. Yes, Sean, we just heard you. We just finished neutralizing the governor in London with a spy that didn't have any promotions, which is fantastic. So let's go ahead and go for a disrupt rocketry, just in case we need to do that towards the end of the game with any of our spies. It'll be handy to have that spy ready. And then we are finally ready to begin researching. It looks like we'll be able to unlock uranium with combined arms in 4 turns. So let's go for that, because we'll have that this episode for sure. Sterling could benefit from a spaceport, but before I build that, I think... Well, no, I think I'm about ready to do a district. Let me see if there's... I can't remember if there's a way to actually see in the city information. 6 districts constructed of 8 possible, so I can in fact build an encampment first. All right, so what I'm going to do is put the encampment on this hill tile, because that would be a production tile anyway, and we're turning that into an even more productive tile. Or maybe I should have put it on a food tile, and that way still taking advantage of the production. Either way, it'll be fine. Let's see. How about we... Let's go ahead and do a research lab in Edinburgh. We need those in a few different places. I'm going to pillage that for some science. And the Highlander just needs to heal up for a bit, I think. So we're going to have him fortify. The tank can do the same. The tank might level up, if I'm fortunate. That submarine is, I think, definitely about to level up. We're going to put this Inquisitor in Apeldoorn. Yep, submarine did level up. Great news. This Apostle has nothing to do at the moment. I have a trader that just needs to resume its trade route there. We're 11 turns away from the Eiffel Tower being done. Okay, that's right. Never built a golf course out here. So I'm going to build it on the flat tile. Get the culture and gold from that. And then there's some production and food. Looks like we can add to Cullen to help this city develop. We are building the Bolshoi Theater in Roxborough. It's done in 22 turns. Alexander Pushkin does not have any more room for his great work. So we are once again waiting on a space for that stuff, sadly. Now I can coastal raid this barbarian encampment. First of all, let's kill these guys. Pike and shot standing in an industrial barbarian encampment. That's kind of funny to see. Now, you're pretty close to leveling up, so let's see if we can get the submarine to level 2 off of Nuremberg. We are healing this unit up right now, and it will go take Nuremberg, and we can start colonizing the area. We need to scout the area too, but I think... You know, I could probably buy a scout or a Highlander unit in Utrecht and send them over there. I think I'll do that really quickly. Now that didn't level you up, did it? No, it didn't. However, this submarine is now promotable. So let's give you extra combat strength versus naval units. Vicky's going to hate me for that in a while. We have another great artist available to us, Titian. I'm going to keep this Inquisitor here until we need them. Keep that Apostle there until we need them. Keep that Apostle there until we need them. Titian... oh, actually, we do have a spot for great works of art. I didn't see that. Oh, it's because... Oh, this is a writer, but we have... It's the great works of writing that we didn't have room for. That makes more sense. So I'm going to move you by city transfer over to Krakow, and we can put that stuff in the... what's it called? The Hermitage? Yeah, the Hermitage. Had a momentary brain fart there. Let's go ahead and coastal raid that encampment. Clear that out, and you are very close to leveling up now. What can I buy with faith again? We are... I'm trying to remember what my government setup was here. I've got the National History Museum, the Intelligence Agency, and the Ancestral Hall. So the National History Museum was my final... Yeah, provides 4 slots for any great work and 1 governor title. That was my final government bonus. Some really cool bonuses you can get from those buildings, for sure. And then actually, what else? Hang on. We did neutralize the governor in London, which cracks me up. Let's go ahead and transfer you to Liverpool. let's look over here. I want to see one more time. What other buildings did I have? The intelligence agency, so my spies are better. That's right. And we have an additional spy thanks to that. Look how many dig sites we still have, and that's not including the offshore ones that we've uncovered. We're 2 turns away from professional sports, so we can start building the Estadio de Maracana, and then I think having my cities be nice and happy will never, ever, ever be a problem again. That was a new barbarian encampment somewhere. Barbarian encampment. Where exactly? Watch it be in the fog of war. That would be hilarious if it was out here somewhere. It's not, though. I don't think it is. No, it's not. All right. So let's come over here, and we are going to train a Highlander and send them over to the continent to explore. And this submarine armada is promotable. Very good. Extra combat strength versus naval units, please. Gonna have lots of Navy combat in a while. All right, so spaceports need to start going up. Let's go ahead and put one there in Krakow. It's going to take a while for them to build. Krakow's actually losing citizens, though, which is somewhat frustrating. I take you... I bet I can fix that, though, if I put you off of... Yeah, let's put you on food focus and have you grow. I think if the city grows rapidly, the spaceport will be done in sooner than 50 turns, no doubt. Let's clear some of these guys out, and we can kill that religious unit, which helps our religion, or hurts his religion, doesn't help ours. Hurts his in the area. And how close are you to leveling up? 86 of 90? If I were to attack this city right now, the tank would get defeated. Tell you what, let's just pillage this. Okay, and then I was going to get a mine there. Cullen is starting to grow. Asunta has been painted. We're going to keep Pushkin there. And then finally, our ironclad is ready to sail and take Nuremberg. By the way, you need to fire on Nuremberg. We won't be at war with Germany for too much longer, but when the war with Germany ends, it's going to be pure economic management until we're in the endgame, and then we'll be ready to take on Victoria. We're also about a third of the way to a culture victory as well, which, as you know, we can't quite stop whether we're playing for it or against it.
They reveal it.
All right, we have some envoys, I'm noticing. So let's see what I can do here. Kabul is still ours. Yerevan is not. Carthage, we can do extra production from our cities with armories. And then we can do extra production when producing units. Yeah, that's just cities with armory, or just when producing units we get that bonus. But I mean, that's not a bad thing. Let me try and get a little bit more out of Hattusa. We're at war with Hattusa right now because we're at war with Lautaro, their suzerain, but I'm going to try to wrestle them free a little bit. Okay, so that encampment is done, which means we can start on the spaceport here. But first, let me get some extra production by building... What other encampments do I have nearby? This one has... Alright, good. So let's do a barracks here, and then in Wrocław, let's do a stable. And then Dundee needs... yeah, let's go ahead and do a power plant before we do anything else for extra production purposes. Now, we can build stadiums, and we need stadiums, for sure. This entertainment district would help a lot of cities in the area, making sure they stay ecstatic. And so my science gain would still be amazing. Let's go ahead and buy this library, and we can probably buy a university too. Let's do it. Followed by building a shipyard in Wigtown. This game's just going very, very well. Having fun with it. And we can pillage the holy site there some more for some additional faith. It's going to suck when we take that city because, of course, we will have to repair all of that, potentially. Or he could repair it first, but I doubt he will. I personally doubt it. All right, now those tiles should all belong to this city, frankly. Like, there's no reason that... Yeah, There's no reason for these tiles to belong to any other city. Doesn't make any sense. They're not in range of any other city. Alright, so you head that way. I can't quite attack with you yet. But I can hit Nuremberg this turn. Let me fire with the... Let's do the battleship now. What's always interesting to me is when you start a new level on a unit, the bar never goes from, like... I understand why. It never goes from, like, empty to full. It goes from how much experience you have to how much you need to level up. So I'll get this level, and then the bar will be, like, this full, because it'll be a certain amount out of a total amount of XP you need for the promotion. It's interesting. All right, Nuremberg is going to fall. We're going to get a builder out of this, too, which is fantastic. We can hopefully improve all of these tiles nearby. Oh, yeah, there's 3 charges on this builder. That's awesome. All right, we're going to keep Nuremberg. Make Germany regret its life decisions. And we do need to spread our religion over here, too. All right, so Cleo might not be too pleased with what I'm doing right now, but she'll have to deal. And she will learn to deal. Oh, good, they're attacking the tank. Level it up. Level it up. Yes. Excellent. All right. Okay, so the tank now gets extra combat strength versus units and districts. Now let's go ahead and give him rout, so he's stronger against certain unit types. And I definitely want to... Or against damaged unit types. And we didn't quite level up from that. Oh, we've actually got a ways to go until the Highlander levels up. That's good to know. Ironclad now gets additional combat from naval units. Let's buy the... Absolutely buy the Armory with Faith, and buy the Military Academy with Faith, too. How am I buying those with Faith again? I don't recall. Is it Carthage? It's Valletta. It's Valletta, that's right. So I have encampment buildings that can be bought. I forgot Valletta was in this game. I was thinking Valletta, but I didn't know Valletta was in the game, so I was like, how else could it possibly be? All right, so Sterling. Let's go ahead and get this spaceport started. We're going to put it way over here on this unused food tile. And it won't even take that long before it's done. I'm saying I can attack, but that's a dirty lie. So, no attacking with that unit. And what else do we have? Edinburgh, you just keep trading. You're working on the research lab. We are 18 turns away from Bolshoi Theater. How many turns away from Apple Tower? 7 turns? Might be done with that this episode. We'll see. If we're lucky. We can get a golf course built over here on these hills. Let's do that. And definitely get a camp built there, because I think we have the production boost for camps now. So, or is it a gold boost that the camps get? I can't recall. It's research based, but I can't remember which boost exactly. Okay, this Highlander needs to get over there and scout ASAP. Yep, trade with Rio. These are all really, really good trade routes right now, given our alliance. And we should be a level 3 alliance now. No, Vicky. We are a level 3 alliance. So we share suzerain unique bonuses with our ally. Ooh, that's kind of annoying. I don't know if I want to give him that. That's going to help him out.
The chief incalculable in war is the human will.
Okay, so now we have access to the destroyer unit, so that's an upgrade. And also, we have found, hopefully, uranium. Let's see where we've spotted it. We already have some uranium mined. That's because it's underneath the plains there. Okay, we're good on uranium. We've got it. All right, Hamish, you're our quartermaster, so it looks like you prevented... Yeah, there's a German spy trying to mess with me, so let's see. Counter spies of 2 levels more experienced. Excellent. Well, you are the perfect counter spy now, aren't you? So... I want the Spec Ops unit, but I want some of these other, I want to go ahead and have planes. Let's go for advanced flight. And purchase that with Faith. And the Military Academy, for that matter. And then let's go for the broadcast center for some culture. Progress towards totalitarianism has advanced considerably. There's 19 turns until that emergency to retake Bremen has lapsed. All right, so Perst, I need to figure out something for these guys. I think this city is going to need an encampment. I'm okay with having it like back here. Actually, yeah, that's a good spot right there. Let's put it there. It's going to take 10 turns, but that's going to help me build some of the units in the city that I need to build. Speaking of that, can I go ahead and just buy some that I need to buy? Not just yet. Buy drones, though. Got drones a little early. I don't really have an artillery force yet to really do anything useful with drones. But eventually, we will. Let's get a market. Now we can have an additional trader, hopefully. Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe not. Work on the shipyard and the Apeldoorn. So repairs are done in that originally Dutch city. Plunder that trade route for some gold. Thanks, Germany. Oh, wow. I was able to fortify after that combat. How's that? I mean, I won't complain, but that's awesome. Wait a minute. Did I see another? Yes. How did I just notice that? All right, Titian does have a spot to paint. Salome with the head of John the Baptist. Oh, that's okay then. Alrighty then. Didn't know that painting existed. Today I learned. Wait. Promote to destroyer. Excellent. You're no longer suzerain of the Geneva city-state. Is Pedro suzerain of the Geneva city-state? Because if he is, it's fine. Oh, just no one is suzerain. Yeah, we're not at war with any civs right now, so we weren't getting that bonus anyway. That's okay. Alright, so the Highlander... is in a bit of trouble. Let's go ahead and... well... could he hold his own if I kept him there for a while longer? Because, I mean, he's close to leveling up, and I don't want to bring him out of combat, but I don't want to lose him either. So, yeah, let's move him back. I don't want to lose him needlessly. Okay, you successfully did what? You neutralized the governor, and hey, good job! Alright, so... you already have disguise. Let's give you better neutralizing abilities. I love the added spy missions in Rise and Fall. They are so awesome. I really, really do love them. Alright, we need more spaceports, but I don't know if this is the city where I need one. Swim by the sewer with faith because I can. That'll help the city grow faster. The encampment could help me... yeah, let's put the encampment over there. The encampment will help me build whatever I need to build out there sooner than later. Speaking of that, I could probably do the same with one in Cullen. Let's put one over here. Okay, can't quite buy anything with faith anymore. That's fine. Let's buy a factory in Bremen instead. Now, I need to do something eventually with... I can wreck this encampment. I'll get some experience for that guy. 7, to be exact. Need a lot more to level up, but it's a start. Okay. So you're our... yeah, that's right, you are. You just successfully counterspied. I was trying to remember why you were back home, but it's because you defeated a counterspy. So you need to counterspy in the commercial hub, protect those districts, and should do quite a good job. Titian has created the equestrian portrait of Charles V. And that's Titian's last great work. Glad I noticed that. All right, Muriel can disrupt rocketry pretty easily. Let's have her gain sources and then neutralize the governor there. Let's get that golf course going. Alexander Pushkin has nowhere to go right now. Nothing to do. Okay, so we are now moving our spy onto land. Our scout, I guess I should say. We have one more charge with this builder. I think I'll use it on the horses. And we need to get another colony over here before Egypt gets any ideas. A wonder has been built. Cristo Redentor. That's fine. I wasn't going for Cristo Redentor, obviously. Cleo is going to open her borders and give me 15 gold per turn for just a couple of luxury resources. Okay, if you're going to give me 15 gold per turn for 30 turns, that's 450 gold. I'll take it. Interesting choice you're making here, Germany. I can condemn your heretic. Once my Highlanders heal back up, I'll bring them back to attack these musketmen, but I can actually kill the musketmen with this submarine right now. And get a good amount of experience for it, so thanks for that. Not the smartest thing you've ever done. Let's face facts. Stadium in Aberdeen. Power plant in Dumfries. Or should I build some units in Dumfries? Because I feel like there's no, there's not an industrial camp anywhere else, is there? Yeah, let's get that power plant done, and then I'll have a few more things to build. Unit-wise. I know I keep saying there's going to be a lot of like combat, and there is. We're definitely going to like have a huge military war and naval war with maybe even my two least favorite civs, or least favorite leaders anyway, Egypt and England. That'd be fun. All right, you can neutralize governors very, very effectively, and you take no time to establish presence. So where else? Oh, there's no other. Interesting. There's no other Dutch governors. So, you know, I can mess with what's his face over here. We also, you know, we need to free Auckland at some point. The fact that he took Auckland, that might be one reason to use that might be one thing we can do with our war declarations. Before we end our war with Lautaro, we might need to go ahead and just do that. Let's pay a visit to Auckland with our spy and see what we can do with him. Okay. Finally looking around out here. Yeah, see. Now let's get those horses improved. Nuremberg should grow pretty fast. Now, once I end my war with Germany, I might be able to focus on Lautaro for a bit and free Auckland. That would be a nice way to gain some favor with the other civs as well. Not that I need to. I'm Scotland and I'm awesome. But it would be a good way to do that. We are 4 turns away from the Eiffel Tower being completed, so I will try and get to that before we end this episode. We're 1 turn away from Sterling growing to 23 citizens. Sterling, what focus are you on? Production? Okay, so even with the 23rd citizen, spaceport production time didn't drop. Not that I was expecting it to necessarily. Okay, so here we can train some units. Let's go ahead and get an infantry unit going in Peebles. I love that city name. All right, and then we will go ahead and get a sewer. And oh yeah, that definitely helped. And we have a builder with plenty of charges available here. So why don't we remove that marsh, help the city grow. And honestly, yeah, you need a harbor. You've needed one for a while. All right, so the city's still going to grow, and we still have 3 more charges here to add stuff. And we also, do we have amber yet? I don't know if we do. No, we don't. So having that amber will actually help our amenity situation. That's good news. All right, the tank's at full life. How's our religion doing? Let's go ahead and cleanse Apeldoorn again. Still got another charge of that Inquisitor, so we're doing fine. I'm going to wait for that Highlander to heal up. See, I want to improve these tiles. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and improve them, but eventually they're going to be seaside resorts when the city's fully built up. If I get that far, we'll see. We might arrive at the culture victory before then. We're still about 1/3 of the way. We're not necessarily plowing toward it. I think one thing I might have said in the first 20 episodes of the series is that I wasn't going to really push hard for culture victory because we've done it a couple of times. So I feel like I was going to kind of backpedal off of that.
A good plan violently executed right now is far better than a perfect plan executed next week.
The thing is, though, I've been building I was waiting to have great spaces for all those great works, so I mean, I doubt that I was too keyed in on that in the first place. Let's go for Space Race next. And then we'll have the final couple of civics available to us. Great engineer. Triggers the Eureka moment for the rocketry technology and 20% production towards space race projects. Good. That is handy. And we are 15 turns away from winning the military emergency for control of Bremen. Also notice, one thing that hasn't happened this particular age, what age are we in? We're in the modern era. We are nowhere close. We're going to have to take some cities, maybe even conquer a civilization if we want to stay in a normal era for the next little bit. This happened in Swift Talk Lightning War as well. Now, being in a dark age for the final part of the game is awesome because we get some really, really cool bonuses that make us more powerful, but it's not necessarily good in every way. But I won't be like upset if we suddenly don't have a golden age in our final part of the game here. It won't be a bad thing. I couldn't quite use his ability this turn. We'll do it next turn. That's our great engineer that we just got. Okay, gain sources in Auckland, and you still have one more promotion you can earn too, so if you do a good job, we might be able to cause some shenanigans there. Eiffel Tower is how close? 1 turn away. Alright, we're almost there. Let's go ahead and get the sewer built in Lerwick. That's definitely better. And then how about... what kind of campus is that? Let's throw down an aerodrome district right there. We need another spot where units can fly, especially to that northern part of the territory. All right, Highlander has leveled back up. That's good. So what we need to do is just start attacking the cities, honestly. I'll get experience from it every time I do it. Because we need to take cities from Germany in order to win some era score and maybe come a little closer. We need to have a spaceport district built in 9 turns to get the boost for Space Race, which is not going to happen, so we're not going to get that boost. We'll have that project done before that. Okay, still nothing to do with that with a lot of our great people, but we can, however, do that. And that will help once we are actually doing the moon landing and other projects. Which, those will give us some era score, but I doubt we'll get them this era. I mean, we're close to our countdown. There's a chance it could be closer to 40 turns, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be closer to 20 or so. Okay, good. We now will have access to airports as well as fighter and bomber units, so we can start training up.
Sure, I ought to be jealous of the
And there's the Eiffel Tower.
She is more famous than I am. Sure, jets are fast and economical, but oh my. Sure, jets are
Okay, so there's that, and with the Eiffel Tower being done, we can probably get to another couple of cool things in that city, but let's see what else I need to build. We want the moon landing as soon as possible. There's a bunch of things here that we need as soon as possible. Let's... Also like the idea of having rocket artillery. Let's go for satellite so we can get mechanized infantry and the moon landing available to us, and we'll pick a production project at least for Haddington here. There's not a wonder that I can build at the moment. Am I building a stadio anywhere? I can't remember if I've started it somewhere. I need to build it in a place that has a stadium, and we don't have one in Haddington yet, so that's not happening. I can, however, spend some of my gold, so why don't I go ahead and spend it on the research market, or the research lab there, and then the food market as well for Haddington will help the city grow even more than it's already grown. And then beyond that, we could do... I could do a sewer in 1 turn, but the city doesn't have a housing problem right now, so I think I'd rather just... Oh, sweet. We can build that Amundsen Scott research station now. 20% science and 10% production in all cities. If there are 5 snow tiles or 5 snow houses within 3 tiles of a city and owned by this player, these yields are doubled. Must be built next to a campus with a research lab on a snow or snow hills tile. So if there are 5 snow or snow hill tiles within 3 tiles of a city and owned by the player, these yields are doubled. So this is really going to make my snow cities a lot more productive, and I don't have to build it in Dundee. Hell yes, we're going to build that right now. That's going up, no question. So, with that being said, we're at the 30-minute mark. I will go ahead and stop this one here. In the next one, we're probably going to finish Bolshoi Theater, get some additional spaces for our great works of writing, hopefully. I think Bolshoi Theater has... Let's see. Yes, has a spot. So we will be able to send Alexander Pushkin up to use his last charge, I believe. He has just one left. And we still have some archaeology projects to dig up. We are doing okay on the culture victory, science victory. I mean, we're in front. When you look at overall, we're leading, except in religious victory. Egypt is leading, but we have a very, very solid religion as far as, you know, controlling our continent. It's because we got this entire continent to start out. It's pretty awesome. But anyway, I'll stop this one here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.